What's up, everybody? This is 𝐼𝐸 and you're tuning into the Living in Tacoma channel. I got my main man, Phil Walsh. Say what up.
What up, guys? How you doing? Phil Walsh, licensed real estate broker, Skyline Properties, Inc. and Homeowner Solutions.
And we got a special guest.
Randy Lean. Daffodil Valley's finest.
The myth, the legend.
This guy born and raised in the Puyallup Valley. There is nothing that he does not know. So today we're doing a little bit of filming. We're probably going to do Bonnie Lake, Lake Taps. We're currently in Orting, guys. So we're going to ask him a couple of questions. He's going to give you the answers. We've got Orting, around about 10,000 population at the minute, around about 7 schools. They are in the lower 50% of all of Washington State schools. But by all accounts, Randy, half decent, half good?
Very good, and the reason why is because they're raised by their families, they're on farms, they're on ranches, they pick bulbs and cherries.
You got traditional values here.
Yeah,
that's traditional values. This guy knows it all, so we brought in the local for you.
And sorry, Eddie.
Bale some hay, let's do it.
And how have you seen Orting change over the years since you've been growing up?
It's popularized a lot. Over the last 20 years, very much. But I'll tell you what, folks, the hometown feel is never left, never changed.
Yeah, so if you want that hometown feel, this is it. We just threw the drone up. It's beautiful here.
It's absolutely stunning. We're going to do a couple of tours of the neighborhoods, entry level, mid level, and high level. This reminds me of a country village in the UK countryside. It's awesome. We're about 10 to 15 minutes from Puyallup, probably about half an hour from Tacoma as the big trucks go past us.
This could be any louder.
Yeah, this happens. We're about an hour and a half from south from Seattle. So Orting, this is what we're going to see today, guys. Check it out.
All right, let's get
We're on the foothills of Mount Rainier.
Boom. It is epic. Throwing that drone up there, the mountain is just like impossible not to stare at.
Peeking out saying hi.
Impossible. Impossible. I got a little bit of a country vibe down here with your wood siding, retail spots. I'm liking it.
It's the hometown homeowner store.
I'm liking it. So let's pop into the car.
So 2023, June of 2023, you're looking at your entry price point. We're actually going to go down to the old town at the minute where it might be a little bit different with the older homes. But if you're looking at a 2000, 2005 on up, you're looking at probably $450. You're looking at $500,000 in Orting. That's your starting price point. If you don't mind that commute, obviously if you're going up to Seattle or Tacoma, military, if you're going across the JBLM, it is going to cost you about $500,000. But you're further out, you get a bigger lot size, so you get a little bit more bang for your buck, so to speak. But it is high. Mid-level, you're looking at maybe the 650s, and on the high end, you're at least moving from 750 up. They actually have a couple of homes down here on the golf course. We might do a little drive around there. They're starting about the 800s, 850. So if that's your cup of tea and you like playing a golf, you want to sit back and catch some balls on the fairway in your back garden, then that's the place for you.
And there's a lot of mixed architecture. I see new builds, I see existing
So
resale.
this down here right now is where we're at, is old school, old town Orting. These are your 1930s, 40s, very small footprint. Randy, we're at the Firehouse. What is this place, buddy?
It's a legendary restaurant and bar for the locals here in Orting. It's awesome. Just hometown feel, great food, great atmosphere.
Karaoke.
How long's it been here?
It's been here at least 30 plus years.
So it's tried and tested.
Yes.
This is where all you boys used to come when you were 20, first turned 21.
My gosh. Having fun, doing some dancing. I learned how to square dance here.
So was it actually the old Firehouse of Orting?
Back in the day, yes. I don't know which year, but yes.
I think they left something behind, guys. What the hell? Ding, ding, ding. Fire!
I'm getting some real Footloose vibes going on.
That is great. Yo,
it's like a Footloose vibe, isn't it? It's like a Footloose vibe.
Except there's no minister with a daughter keeping us from dancing.
Where's Kevin Bacon?
And
so
Lori,
now,
what's her face? Lori Winger.
So we're just going to swing back through. We're going to do a little bit of a drive through Orting. You'll definitely get on the camera. You'll definitely get that old school village. And remember we spoke about that with Puyallup as well. It's the old town, small village, close-knit mentality that you just don't find in these towns like Tacoma and Olympia, and especially obviously the big hubs like Seattle. So if you want that close-knit small town feel, then Orting, 100%, you need to check it out. And if you're relocating up here to the beautiful Washington State, if it's not Puyallup or Tacoma or Olympia, definitely think about Orting. Think about Orting for your kids, and especially if you're JBM military, you don't mind that commute across, then you'll be good to go. So we're going to stick this out of the window right now.
How far from JBLM would you say this is?
We're about
40 minutes?
30 to 40 minutes from JBLM.
Depending on traffic.
Depending on how aggressive you drive.
Exactly. If you just want to meander like this, what's the speed limit down here? I'm doing fine. This reminds me of like
Timber Tavern. You gotta love the Timber Tavern. You got the Spar Pool, the classics. You got Tim's Kitchen, which is a newer in the last few years.
Which is a restaurant.
Country food, just down home, relaxed.
It's like one main street all the way through.
And you got the parks everywhere for everybody.
And we got a little teriyaki building on the corner here.
They've been there for 30 years.
They've been there, I think, since 1890, guys. You can tell by the building. Very first immigrants when they came over. That's what they built right there.
And see that hillside up there with all those trees? That used to be the crater. And that's where 𝐬𝐽 starts, just over those hills. So it's basically
What's
Bonnie
𝐬𝐽?
Lake. 𝐬𝐽,
Oh,
the housing development.
okay, yeah.
So Patrick Coy, the South Korean investor, bought all that land. It used to be called Cascadia. They went bankrupt after the 2008. He sold it to this outfit, I forget the name, down in San Diego. They bought it, but Patrick Coy bought that from Weyerhaeuser. All those thousands of acres for $15 million back in 1991.
Really?
True story, yeah.
Then who did he sell it to?
He had to wait a few years to get all of his permits and all that. But he started it, and then the 2008 crash, the market crashed. So then he lost all of his funding from the investors in Wall Street. So he dumped it, and a land developer out of San Diego bought it, and they finally got it through to 𝐬𝐽.
And that's just on the edge of Bonnie Lake, Lake Taps.
Yes, on the outskirts of Orting, all the way up to Bonnie Lake and 410.
Somebody made a lot of money.
Yes,
a lot of money. So we're going to go up to now, guys. So that was Orting for you. Beautiful little town. Population 10,000, like I said, only 7 schools. We're going to go up to and show you a couple of the different neighborhoods now, that entry level, mid-level, and then the higher end level, sorry. We'll maybe get the bird up in the air again, just again to give you that idea of the sort of price points and the houses that you can buy. All right, guys, check it out.
Yeah, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you get notified every time we put out a new video. Phil and I are helping people relocate here to the beautiful state of Washington every single day, and they're from everywhere, and we absolutely love it. So make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell, and if you're ready to have that conversation, reach out. It's never too early. Give us a ring, a call, a text, an email, whatever it takes. Let's get your appointment on the books so we can have that intro call.
rest do.
Hey guys, this is going to be our higher level entry homes.
High cedars.
High cedars, and this is actually on a golf course. So these homes are at your 850, there and thereabouts, 800 to 900s. We're going to flip it out of the window again when you see this, but this is, I wouldn't say it's a retirement community, it's not that, maybe back in the day, but the way these prices are now and the way the houses are, you know, you've got to have a wee bit of cash, a wee bit of spondoolies right there in order to come back in here and retire out. So this is, Randy, what is this, High Cedars you said?
High Cedars Golf Course and Community.
There you go.
Well known, been around for 40 plus years. A lot of newer development 20 years ago, but very, very nice, well groomed community.
Probably a little HOA here.
Are you kidding me?
Got an 18-hole golf course.
The golf course is right here, look.
You got an executive 9 right here to the left.
We'll loop
Just don't
back on that.
Don't break out some windows.
This is Andy's cup of
God,
tea, this.
that looks a little narrow for me.
Oh, it is, dude. Trust me, I hate playing that
You
thing.
gotta hit 5-iron off every tee.
You play golf, Randy?
Yeah, I used to play.
Yeah.
I haven't played in a while. So the clubhouse, we're getting to the clubhouse.
But that is nice. You just have, like, it's so
And
convenient.
This is part of the golf course, the executive 9. Now we're
Can we
getting
turn
in-
here?
Yeah. This
Now
way
we're
down.
getting into the actual golf course.
This is called Augusta Division.
I think they got the power line.
Hello, baby.
I think this is just a cul-de-sac, so you're gonna have to turn.
This is good though.
No, that's fine. There's a home down here for sale, and that's what I wanted to show you.
Yeah, these are. Oh yeah.
Let me just pop the mic in a minute. So there's a couple of homes here for sale, guys, like I was telling you about. And remember we said there's a slight shift from a seller's market to a more agreeable buyer's market. Now, these homes were originally, one of these homes was originally priced $825,000. Now, it's been on the market for over 3 months, nearly 3 months. It's coming up on the right-hand side. And I've actually dropped the price now down to $775,000. I'm just going to do a little drive round again. Stick that out the window. He's got a punker in his front lawn.
I love it.
Did you just hear? Look.
I know this is my dream.
This is a golf nut right here. Look at this. Oh, that's awesome. Holy Lord.
I would get zero work done at home.
No, you'll be out there every day. So like I said, you know, there's a lot of room. There's more wiggle room now. It's if you're thinking of buying, if you're thinking of relocating, you got a better chance of not as many competing offers. You won't be in a multiple offer situation. But this home, if it wasn't on a golf course, you may be looking about that 650 range, which is still pricey. But it was priced at $825,000, and it's now at $775,000. So people are aware that there has been a move and a shift across to that buyer's market, as well as the interest rates up at 6-7% at the moment, which is the amount of buyers that you've got out there has shrunk. They have a lot more options as well to choose from. So
Yeah, and we
that's
don't
good.
want you to be discouraged with the rates, because one of the advantages right now, I think maybe 8 out of the last 10 buyers that we've closed, we've gotten, if not all, most closing costs covered by the sellers.
So one of the things that sellers are currently doing, and I'm about to list about a $1.2 million house next month. What our strategy is this, which is going to be, is that normally you can say, okay, we'll pay 2.5% towards your closing costs or whatever. And what most people don't realize now as well, we can actually buy down your rate. So if it doesn't go towards your closing costs or whatever, it actually buys down some points, so your percentage on your rate. How does that work, Addy?
Yeah, so with the buy downs, you have an option to use those funds for multiple things, whether it's prepaying those property taxes or the state, the county, all the riffraff fees. But we can use some or all of those for a buy down. So you can get either a temporary buy down, which means your payment might be lower for the first year or maybe 2 years until it jumps up to the full payment, or we can do a permanent buy down, which means for the entire life of the loan. So these are all things we cover in detail on our Zooms, and there's a lot of kind of context that has to come. So Phil and I will chat with you, ask you a few questions, get to know you, and we really just talk about all those options up front and build out a plan for you.
The scoop with Addy and I is like we try to keep things very simple. And any questions that you might ask or thinking of asking, go, oh, hang on a minute, that might sounds a little bit weird, might be a stupid question.
No.
Ask away, because every single question that you're thinking of right now has been asked and answered, whether it be on that real estate side, whether it be on the financing side with Addy. Don't get overwhelmed and mind boggled with all of these facts, figures, numbers. Go, We're here to clarify issues. We're here to make things as simple as possible for you. Every single question has been asked and answered. And that's what a scoop is. Randy, what are you going to say?
Take a left.
To the clubhouse? Well, nice. Good work there, Randy. That's right. I thought Randy had some pertinent information about buy down rates.
He's like, take a laugh. It's classic.
So, like I said, guys, we keep things as simple as possible. And that's why it's very important for us to get to know your needs and wants, what you and your family are looking for, whether it be the school districts, the crime statistics. Don't forget 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞.com, excellent website to go on to. If you tell us what you're looking for, we can dial that in. We can get right in there, crunch the numbers for you. We come up with a budget. We'll deconstruct that mortgage loan. Basically, you're going to tell us, hey, Phil, I might have $1 million budget. We go, woohoo! But then you turn around and tell me, Addy, hang on a minute. I don't want to spend more than $4,000 a month. What Addy does then, he then turns back to me and says, Phil, I've crunched all the numbers. Although he's got $1 million to spend, his actual top-end budget is $4,000 a month, which means his max price point is, say, $850,000. That means you then know we're going to find a house and your mortgage payment, your monthly payment, won't be over that $4,000, which is what you've told us. And they're the guidelines that Addy Crunch numbers look into. Then I'll go find you those houses.
right, so that's it.
So hey guys, we just wrapped up Orting. We kind of finished it off with that beautiful little trip around the golf course. Remember, the house prices and they're slightly decreasing. So that's a wrap of Orting. We hope you liked it and enjoyed it. We're going to be off to our next stop. Don't forget, just get in touch with us. Either shoot us a text, give us a call, jump on the email, or just let's have a Zoom time, FaceTime, video call. We need to dial in on your needs and wants. And we're just here to earn your business. Just two simple guys who love what they do. And if you're relocating, Orting, Puyallup, Tacoma, even up north to the Seattle, down south to Olympia, if you're military and you're relocating to JBLM, International, East Coast, wherever you're based, and if you're coming in and you're watching our channel, get in touch with Eddie and I. We'll dial in your finances, we'll deconstruct that mortgage, we'll get your budget spot on, and then I'll go and find you the home.
Nailed it.